Hello. English Portal Games, and this is Gen Con Online. This is us from Portal Games headquarters talking about the new releases from Portal Games, the new game announcements. Well, we did a new game announcements at PortalCon. So welcome everybody. I hope you are enjoying Gen Con Online. Let me know in the comments, let me know in the chat if the audio is okay, if the video is okay, if you hear me, if you see me. And we can discuss today all things dedicated to Portal Games. If you ever had any questions about the Portal Games Portal Games new releases, Portal Games new plans, this is me for you at Gen Con Online keynotes for our fans. So my first Gen Con was in 2013, many years ago. Audio is good. Thank you, Paul. So at least this one is no issue. My first Gen Con 2013, I was there invited by Z-Man Games to promote Robinson Crusoe. My first over-ocean flight, a ton of stress, my first visit in America, my first meeting American fans, my first meeting American influencers and celebrities and designers and publishers. So a great adventure for me. And here we are, hello from Post. And here we are many years later when Gen Con was a regular thing for me. Gen Con was a regular event for me, and suddenly COVID-19, and here we are. I'm in the Portal Games offices and you're at your homes and you are trying to somehow celebrate Gen Con. So I hope you are doing well. Hello, Sandra. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having some fun. I don't know if you are participating in Gen Con Online in general, if you spend many hours this weekend watching streams, playing on Tabletopia, playing on Tabletop Simulator, being on Discord, doing things, or you are just popping out here for Portal Games and then you go back to your things. Myself, I was trying to catch up on what's happening on different publishers' sites, on different publishers' YouTube channels. So I saw that many publishers were presenting new games, live streams of new games. We, hello. We as a Portal Games, we put effort to help players, to help gamers, to help geeks learn our games. So that's why yesterday Captain Ling was teaching you how to play Neuroshima Hex, was teaching you how to play Monolith Arena. Then Paul and David, they were teaching you how to play Imperial Settlers and how to play Empires of the North. And today we have Ben and Taylor teaching you how to play Robinson Crusoe. So this is our concept for this year's Gen Con. And additionally, we have these two seminars. One I just finished about the detective line, and now we have another seminar with all Portal Games things, basically. I see our fans on Twitch, twitch.tv/portalgamesUS. If you are not on Twitch yet, you must subscribe. You must go there. You must give us follow. Why? Because the Twitch channel is run by Portal Games team of volunteers, team of our fans, and every week there is new videos, live plays, live streams, gameplay. They play Neuroshima Hex, they play Monolith Arena, they play Imperial Settlers, they play Empires of the North, they play all other games, newer games, Robinson Crusoe. So check it out, twitch.tv/portalgamesUS. Extremely busy, extremely active, extremely engaging channel to enjoy our games, to enjoy our brand, to talk with our fans, to be part of this community, of this live community. I have here all around me, you don't see, I mean, you see some of the plans, a ton of games, a ton of boxes. So let me just start talking about the new releases, our plans, and basically it is a Q&A. This is me for you, Saturday, 7 p.m. in Poland here, and I'm spending 1 hour with our fans. So I'm here all for you. I have some things to discuss. I have some things to present, but basically your questions are more important. So I just wanted to be very, very clear. Tytunio Wierz, greetings from Wrocław. So I see a ton of fans from Poland. As always, our fan base in Poland is amazing. It doesn't mean that our fan base in Brazil, in our fan base in Mexico, our fan base in America is not amazing, but fans in Poland, of course, because the brand exists here for 20 years, our fans in Poland appreciate us for amazingly. Anyway, so let's go to the things. Let's start with the product that was supposed to be our Gen Con release. It was supposed to be our Gen Con release, and I'm of course talking about the Barbarian Hordes for Empires of the North. It was planned to be our Gen Con release. It is not Gen Con release because there's no Gen Con, but the expansion is ready. It will be released in the middle of August. If you pre-ordered from us, I guess we already are shipping these copies for you. If Luke can confirm it in the chat, but I believe we are already shipping, or we are ready to ship. So this Barbarian Hordes, and let me just once again remind everybody what's happening here. So yes, Paul says that he received his copy yesterday. Empires of the North released last Gen Con. We were going to Gen Con with these amazing reviews. Z Garcia gave this game 10 out of 10. Luke Hector from Broken People gave this game 10 out of 10. So we were going to the Gen Con with the huge expectations, and we were not sold out, but the feedback was very positive. And here we are 1 year later. The Empires of the North was nominated for the best game of the year, Dice Tower. It was nominated for the best count game, Golden Geek. It got a ton of prizes and nice words from you, from fans, from influencers. It just last week got nominated for the best game for UK Game Expo Awards. So the trend is very good. The game has a ton of praise from press, from media, from journalists, and from our fans. And we keep supporting the title. We keep supporting the title. We released last year at Essen Roman Banners, amazing expansion designed by Joanna Kijanka, and I absolutely Hey chat, correct me. In Essen we released Japanese Islands, designed by me and Joanna Kijanka. Two new decks for the game, and then early this year, we released Roman Banners designed only by Joanna Kijanka, amazing decks, and now in August we are releasing Empires of the North designed by Joanna Kijanka. For Empires of the North, on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/portalgamesUS, remember this freaking address. There is a ton of gameplays for Empires of the North, and there are at least three gameplays for Barbarian Hordes. So if you want to see how they work, if they want to see them in action, you can check out our Twitch channel and see the gameplays. As I said, it is going to be released in the middle of August, and we will have some surprises for you for the street date. So this Empires of the North, amazing line, a great cooperation between me and Joanna Kijanka. Now she took charge of the expansion line, so she's doing new expansions. As for now, I can already confirm that the fourth expansion will be Egyptian Kings, once again designed by Joanna Kijanka herself. Just before vacation, she was finishing the first deck, and she got my green light. I playtested. I gave a green light. So she's doing an amazing job. And Empires of the North will stay with us. It is an amazing line that you enjoy, that you love. We love as well here in the office. So not only Egyptian Kings, but today at Gen Con Online, I can confirm more and more will be done for this line. And Paul asked me, Paul and David do a great job with their Twitch playthroughs. I absolutely agree. On one hand, this is funny gameplays, there's a ton of jokes, ton of interaction, trash talk, table talk, and besides just being entertaining and funny and engaging, they just present the games in high quality videos, explaining the rules, presenting new cards, answering all the questions from the chat. So they're always very engaged with the community. Amazing job. I'm very proud that what they are doing. Speaking about Imperial Settlers, speaking about the Empires of the North, and in our August release, Barbarian Hordes, in July, When I say July, I always, this is the Ignacio revealing secrets. This is focus now. Everybody focus, because now I'm going to release a major secret. Each time, every time I say July, in my mind I say June, July, because I never know it is June or July, so I have to say June, July. So I say June in my mind and allow the July. So this is how Ignacio operates. I am not native speaker. This is a huge problem for you. This is a huge problem for me. I'm doing my best. So in July, we released Imperial Settlers, Rise of the Empire, and this expansion for the award-winning, the only, the amazing, the evergreen Imperial Settlers. Last year when we released Empires of the North, and many of you, many fans were saying Empires of the North is better than Imperial Settlers. I'm selling my copy of Imperial Settlers. I'm going to play Empires of the North only. And I was saying, don't sell your copy of Imperial Settlers. You will regret. You will regret. And here we are 1 year later, as I promised, because I already knew what we were doing. Imperial Settlers, Rise of the Empire, amazing expansion. Designed by Johna Kijanka, inspired by the solo variant I designed for Imperial Settlers in 2014, along with Chevy Dot, a friend of mine who was helping me back then with editing rules and creating content. And Imperial Settlers Rise of the Empire is an open world campaign. And by open world campaign, we mean that you can start a campaign with different players. They may not even play the campaign. You're playing campaign, they play just some random game, you're fine. It's self-balancing, it's amazing. You have your Empire sheet, you're marking your things, you get some abilities, you have some additional cards, and everybody can play with that or play without that, you're fine. Because it is self-balancing, it is well-designed. Johna Kijanka, once again, did an amazing job. So, Rise of the Empire, already at your local game store, already at your favorite local game store, you can buy it from us. And if you never played Imperial Settlers, what the hell were you doing for the past 6 years? But if you haven't played Imperial Settlers, we have these two products in the Gen Con special. So if you go to our website, portalgamesus.com, and if you find the Gen Con specials, we have there for the new players, Imperial Settlers and Imperial Settlers Rise of the Empire as a bundle. So I strongly recommend. Amazing engine building game. I'm super proud of it. I did a good job back then, packing myself. Good job, Ignacio, in 2014. Amazing engine building game. And Rise of the Empire, you should not sell base game of Imperial Settlers, because now you have to buy it again to play Rise of the Empire. Amazing open world campaign. Sorry, I'm playing it with my wife. Actually, I played today. I even made some photos, but I forgot to post them online. And I lost today. That was terrible. But I'm playing Japanese faction. Mary is playing Barbarians. She was not very kind for me today. She was going after my Japanese faction cars. As you who know, Imperial Settlers know, Japanese cars are vulnerable. You can attack them. Mary took advantage. She attacked my rice fields. She attacked my cars, and that was difficult. That was difficult. So this is it. Imperial Settlers Rise of the Empire. You need to have it. You need to have it. Thank you for packing me. I appreciate. Good job, Ignacio, Gator Dave. Good job, Ignacio, Commando Director. I think that we all need to appreciate designers. We need to appreciate the content creators. We need to be kind for, we need to mobilize them for better work. So yes, packing Ignacio is always a good thing. Anyway, going back to new releases, go back to the things that we are doing. So we can talk now Robinson Crusoe. So Robinson Crusoe, 2017, we released a new edition of Robinson Crusoe, the rulebook that explains how to play the game, new scenarios, wooden pieces, edited by Paul Grogan, all the cards, amazing edition, absolutely mind-blowing. And it became a phenomenon. It's super popular. It sounds like crazy. It puts so many memories for you on the table. Last year we released Mystery Tales, amazing expansion, just nominated this past week, nominated in Poland for the best expansion of the year. Mystery Tales, engaging, amazing campaign for Robinson Crusoe, 5 scenarios long. You are trying to find Colonel Fawcett who got missing. So amazing campaign. And what's next in the line? Next in the line, Robinson Crusoe, the treasure chest. The treasure chest is an expansion that gathers in a one box all the mini expansions, all the promo cards, all the promo items that I designed over the years. And by over the years, I mean almost a decade. It's hard to believe, but be with me here. The base game of Robinson Crusoe was released in 2012. And be with me, today we are in 2020. It was 8 years ago. So for almost a decade, I was designing for different conventions, for different holidays, for different purposes, new promo items, additional characters, additional beasts, additional items, additional discovery tokens, like all these things. And to be honest, at some point I lost control of what I was designing. There was so many of them, I have no clue how many expansions there is on the market. And because it was hard to hunt down, it was hard to buy, they were available only from our web store and only in small quantities. We decided, inspired by the Spielen, the German publisher who did it for German market, we decided to put all these mini expansions, to put all these small promos in a one box. We will call it Treasure Chest, and it has 8 dozen. And to be honest, I have no clue how many. If Tyler is watching us, I'm not sure if he's watching, but I know Taylor is editing the rulebook for Treasure Chest. So if he's watching, he can put in the chat the average number, how many mini expansions there is in this box. I guess more than 20. And you will find there new scenarios, new characters, new discovery tokens, new beasts, all that things that you love to add to your game, on the comprehensive rulebook that Tyler is editing, that covers all the rules, all the expansions. So it's absolutely a treat for all the players of Robinson Crusoe. The expansion is scheduled for Essen release. As we know, there will be Spiel Digital, not the actual physical convention, but we aim at the date, so October, worldwide release of the expansion Treasure Chest for Robinson Crusoe this October. More than 20 mini expansions inside, absolute treat for Robinson Crusoe. And what's next in the line? The next in the line is the Book of Adventures, the Kickstarter for the thick book of about 50 unique scenarios for the game. We will do this Kickstarter early next year. We are right now editing, developing, working with new scenarios from the contest. We had 10 finalists. The 10 scenarios that were submitted were amazing, and we are now editing them and developing them. We will add the new scenarios from us, from Jana Kijanka, from me, and the Book of Adventures will be ready for the Kickstarter early next year. I don't see for a few minutes already movement on the chat. So either you are sleeping, either you left me, either something is wrong. Either I'm speaking so fast that you have to concentrate and you cannot type. So let me know if everything is fine, that at least one person. Yes, Gator Dave wrote something. So yeah, I see that. So 15 scenarios. Yeah, so in this, the Book of Adventures, the concept is that you will have a different variants for different scenarios. You will have scenarios in the easy mode, in the hardcore mode. You have a new version of Castaways. You will have a new version of Cannibal Island. So we are taking all the existing content. We are going to redevelop, to play with that, to make it harder, to make it easier, to add the new scenarios, new variants, to add these submitted from the fun scenarios. So altogether, we are aiming at about 50 new scenarios. And what we mean with this, the Book of Adventures expansion, is that to send a message, Robinson is good for any game night. Like if you are playing with the family, you have easy scenarios. If you are playing with the kids, you have your children's scenarios. If you are playing with your hardcore buddies, you have these hardcore horror mode scenarios. Like you will open this book, and you will have everything: children's scenarios, family scenarios, hardcore scenarios, science fiction scenarios, all that jazz. So we hope for the best for you to enjoy that. Ignacio, you've got soothing voice. Treasure Chest sounds awesome. I didn't quite catch if this is strictly the existing content repackaged or something new to. Yeah. So as I said, we are taking the existing scenarios, we're developing them, and we are getting a ton of new scenarios. So there will be many new scenarios in the box, both from the fans, from the contest, and from us, from me, and from Jana Kijanka. So you will see. Vitruvian Gamer says, my scenario didn't make it, I guess. Next time, I'm not sure. I believe that I saw you among the finalists. Do I recall, did you make scenario about the chapter and like Indiana Jones, like you have to go, you have to, like the action packed? If this is yours, I saw it in the finalist pack. If not, I'm sorry, maybe I made some mistake, but I think that the chapter one, John now was saying that it was yours. And I saw it in the finalist pile. So if this is true, congratulations. The scenarios book sounds a wonderful collection. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Gamer Bob. And we are going with that for the Kickstarter because we hope to have this community to inspire us, to give us more ideas. So, for example, we will start the Kickstarter with like having 40 scenarios, and then with your ideas from the comments, from the community, from the engagement, we will have additional 10 or additional 4. We will see. So this is precisely idea to go for the Kickstarter, to engage community and get inspired to get some new ideas for the book. So this is what's happening, and this will be early next year. The end game is getting in the chapter, yes. So I think Vitruvian, you are in the final. So this is a good news, I hope, for you this weekend. So this was Robinson Crusoe, a line. Let me just, in very short thing, said what I was saying in a previous seminar about the detective, but maybe not all of you listen to the previous one. Thank you. Dig Deeper from Rob the View, released in June this year. Amazing case, difficult, complex, long. Lots of red herrings, a lot of clues. So you need to brainstorm, you need to think, you need to have a good group. Dig Deeper from Rob Levy, already on the market. We already sold half of the print run, so we are very happy with the feedback. The ratings on Board Game Geek are insane, 8.2 as I was checking last time. So insane feedback, insane reviews. But well, I'm not surprised. Rob the View, ladies and gentlemen, the industrial icon. This storyteller, this is signature series #1, and 1 hour ago I announced the second scenario in this line, Petty Officers from Mike Selinker. It will be released early next year, and already on pre-order, at this point on pre-order Detective Season 1. I strongly recommend, the amazing product, the product of the year for us. Detective Season 1, 3 amazing, very unique cases to play detective. I strongly recommend to check out the previous video in which I talk about these scenarios and about this product. So check out the video called The Detective Line Explained. And basically, no-brainer. Like, you have to have it in your collection, you have to play it, you have to show it to your friends, you have to show it to your family. This is the starting point for detective. This is the starting point for engaging the whole line of detective. Amazing cases. No-brainer. And if you're pre-ordering from our website, you will get this book. This is a really hardcover, 80 pages book with the anecdotes and stories from designing this content. So absolutely amazing gift for you for free. So if you pre-order from our website, you will get this book for free. So detective getting stronger every single month, and we are working on the new content, that is Vienna Connection spy game, that will be released next year. Once again, I was talking about this spy game in the previous video, so check it out, The Detective Line Explained, and I talk about all the expansions, all the upcoming expansions, all the just for detective. I strongly recommend. This is our main line of products. We are very proud of it, and you definitely should check it out if you like portal games. Ben says, I'm a Neuroshima Hex fan, and I wonder what's the key elements to make a fun army being considered into the official collection. So it's very simple. It has to be popular among the fandom. So how it works is that on Board Game Geek, many fans post the fan armies, and many fans play them and comment them and give them likes and give them thumbs up and discuss them, and that's how we find out these best new armies. So that's how we found out about Uranopolis. That's how we found out about Mephisto. That's how we found out about the Dancer. We are browsing the forums, we are browsing the places where Neuroshima Hex fans are sitting and discussing. We are listening what you are guys saying, and we are reaching to the creators of these most discussed, most interesting armies. The army that we are releasing this year, this amazing subway here, Troglodytes, and let me put it like professionally, is designed by a fan. It is not Michael Orage. Oops, so we're not very smart. Yes, it is designed by Marcin Zapart, fan of the game, long-time fan of the game and fan of Portal games. And so this is not Michael Orage, this is not even Jana Kijanka, this is a fan. Fan created army, Troglodytes. We heard about this army good things among the fandom of Neuroshima Hex. So we look at this, we like that. And Jana Kijanka started developing this army, being with the contact with the designer, and here we are, the official one. So Troglodytes releasing this September 5th in Poland. I hope we can have it in September 5th also in America. Troglodytes new army for Neuroshima Hex. So this is how it's done. Create amazing army, let fans play it, and we will hear about it. Zubu asked me, Neuroshima Hex, when the new version of the app? So the new version of the app is in the works. It is completely rewritten from the scratch. The old version was designed many years ago. It has a ton of glitches. It has a not awesome look as for today's time. So we are rewriting the whole thing, the redesigning the whole artwork is done from the scratch. It will take a few months, so I guess early next year you should expect the new version of the Neuroshima Hex app. It is in the works, so it will be released one day. Neuroshima Hex army is always a very exciting experience, always cool to see those new ideas. I absolutely agree. Each time, I'm not a huge gamer of Neuroshima Hex, but each year there is a new army, and for the couple of weeks I play this new army. And then I move on to the different projects, but absolutely each September when the new army is released, I play Neuroshima Hex again, and I absolutely love it. Will there be other type of expansion for Empires of the North than faction decks? At this point, there's no such a plans. Many of you asked us about the campaign for Empires of the North after we released the Rise of the Empire for Imperial Settlers, so we are hearing you, we are listening to you. We will see the feedback for the Rise of the Empire, we will see how the sales of this expansion are doing, how the rates, how the reviews, and based on that we will discuss if you want to do a campaign also for Empires of the North. But at this point in the works we have only new factions. We talked about Neuroshima Hex app, so we can talk about our other apps. So as you know, we released in May or in June, I think it was June, app version of Imperial Settlers Roll and Write, and I'd like to thank everybody here for your ratings on App Store and Google Play. The game is insanely popular. It has amazing reviews. It has amazing rating. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your kindness. And it was amazing achievement from Portal Games Digital to pull off this great app. And a few weeks ago we announced a new app from Portal Games Digital, and this is Neuroshima Hex Convoy. It is an implementation of my old card game Neuroshima Convoy. It's a two-player game in which one player is commanding outpost and the other player is commanding Moloch side, and it's outpost versus Moloch card game. Engaging, amazing, one of my favorite games, to be honest. It went under the radar when it was released in a physical version. I hope that this app version will add some light and spark to this design. In August we will do open beta so if you are a fan of Neuroshima Hex, if you are a fan of our apps, you can reach us to our email, and you will get access to playtest the beta version for Neuroshima Convoy. So stay in touch, be with us, and let us know that you want to help us with that. Will you be doing a big box for Empires of the North? I think that at some point we will, but no details at this point. But of course, if we keep the pace, if we keep the speed of releasing new factions and new decks, soon you will need a big box. So yes, I think it is obvious choice for us. when Imperial Settlers Big Box will be available for retail stores. It will never be available for retail stores. I'm so sorry. The production of this box is very expensive. This box is already very expensive, and we will not have it in the distribution. It is impossible for us to say to distribution how the market works. I guess you guys know that when the publisher sells to the distributor, he has to sell it with the discount. If we sell this storage box with a discount, we lose money. not earn, we lose money. The price that we put on the box, the price, that is your price, it is very close to the production price, because there is a free plastic insert inside and promos and things. It is impossible to keep such a low price for this product to sell to distribution. So no, it will be only available through our web store. I'm so sorry. It's just the mathematics. It's just the calculations. Any plans for the international Neuroshima Hex tournament after quarantine? So at PortalCon Online, we did a small Neuroshima Hex tournament using Tabletopia. Soon after it turned out that the Polish players dominated the tournament. That is my dream to create the international tournament. So at one point we'll do it, but no details yet. Speaking about Neuroshima, in Neuroshima lore, in Neuroshima world, in Neuroshima role-playing game, the date September 5th, 2020 is the date when Moloch attacks and the whole Neuroshima world starts. So in very few weeks. And we planned for September 5th a huge event here in Poland to celebrate the start of Neuroshima world. We planned a convention, we planned special releases, we planned a ton of events, additional products selling in Neuroshima. Of course, because of COVID, we had to postpone everything. So it is very difficult for us. Some of these products already were in the production. Some of the products were already in development. So some of them will be released in September, like troglodytes. But some of them were postponed for the next year. So hopefully next year we'll be able to run some tournaments as well. Hello, Azatur on our Twitch. Yes, absolutely. Imperial Settlers storage box will be back on our website. It is right now in production. We gathered pre-orders from our fans and we send it to production. We produce a few more copies than we had pre-orders, so there will be a dozen of products put on the web store. But this will be a last call. Like, we will not reprint this product because it's very expensive in production. So if you miss pre-orders, no worry. But if you will miss another window, it will be done. It will be over. Hello, Ruby again. So speaking about Neuroshima, speaking about celebrating a year of the Moloch, speaking about celebrating the start of Neuroshima world. As you guys, for our game 51st State Master Set, we released Scavengers expansion, we released Allies expansion, and the third expansion in the line will be the Moloch, designed by Janaki Janka. This is a semi-co-op expansion for 51st State. In this expansion, players are fighting against each other and fighting against Moloch. In each round, in the draft phase, new Moloch machines are drawn and they attack everybody at the table, and players have to discuss how to deal with that and who will kill which Moloch, which robot. It changes a ton of the pace of the game, of the dynamics of the game. It makes you start discussing and negotiating, which is very fun. And it's a brilliant expansion from Janaki Janka. It is finished in terms of the development. It is now in the editing stage, so our native speakers, editors are going to edit the text, finish the rulebook, and then it will be sent to manufacturer. So Łukasz, hello, greetings to Opola. So the third expansion for 51st State confirmed, finished, and will be sent to manufacturer hopefully later this year. And the next line from the older lines is, of course, Monolith Arena. So Monolith Arena released in 2018, Monolith Arena. In 2019, we released the Academics expansion for the for the game sold out very quickly. And now for this year, for this fall season, we are having we are planning another expansion called Golems, and this is these amazing huge monsters that just destroy everybody. And if you attack them, if you wound them, if you hit them, they are not removed from the board. They are just flipped to other side. They are wounded. They are not in the best shape, but still fighting, still very dangerous. So it changes the dynamics again of the game, because you need to really punch these guys very strongly to remove them from the board. Because if you don't remove them from the board, the Golems player can fix them, put them back in action. So it's a very challenging army. New ideas designed by Michael Walczak, our long-time developer for many of our products, co-designer of Cry Havoc. He designed academics and he designed Golems. So you will have a treat here, I hope. Scavengers is a total blast with my play group. Highly recommend. Says Astarun. I absolutely agree. The mechanism that all these ruins work for you, and you can do interesting things with these ruins. It is a very creative way of using the back of the card, basically. So kudos to Jana Kijanka. It was her ideas. It was first product she was developing at Portal Games. So great work. William says, when will Robinson Crusoe big chest be available on website? So if you're asking about the treasure chest, I think it will be on pre-order very, very soon in August. If you're talking about the big box, nothing like that is in the plans. But the treasure chest will be on pre-order in a few weeks. Vitruvian says, I just realized I don't have the first expansion for Monolith Arena yet. We'll have to change that. Absolutely, Academic is a very fun, very tricky army with these wizards fighting on Arena. So absolutely, you definitely need to do that. And last but not least is of course the game that we announced at PortalCon, and we had to postpone the release of this game to the next year. Because it was impossible to promote this game this year. $1 Million Script is a game that is ready, and in this game, you are screenwriters. You have to come up with the idea for the script. One of the players is like a game master. He's a producer of the film, and other players are divided into two teams of the screenwriters, and they come up with these ideas, and the producer has to choose which ideas he prefers, which are better. And he gives money for you to create the movie. So it's a party game, it's a creative party game, it's a board games tell stories, it's a story-driven party game, $1 Million Script. It will be released next year because, as I said, on one hand it is ready and developed. It could be sent for you, but it is impossible to play this game because of the COVID. It is impossible to promote it at conventions because of the COVID. So we decided to postpone this release for the next year. It will be released next year. $1 Million Script. Amazing party game, story-driven party game from Portal Games next year on your tables. Are you planning Empires of the South? No. We'll be releasing more and more factions from the south, from the east, from the west. We don't care if they don't match the title. We just care about having a great gameplay. This one looks super fun. I love the movie theme, no matter what. So a party game sounds great to me. Absolutely, Vitruvian. Absolutely. And Daniel Stam, designer of the game, is here. So hello, Daniel. I hope you're well. Yes, $1 Million Script very, very soon next year on your tables. And here we are, 40 minutes past. Super quick. Let me just check my notes if there's something I should talk and I forgot. Rise of the Empire in your local game store. You need to check it out if you're of Imperial Settlers. It is no-brainer. Dig Deeper from Rob Deview. Amazing. Season 1, you understand. You need to have it. This is a starter for detective. It's great for you. It's great for your family. It's great for your friends to be introduced to the detective concept. Season 1, no-brainer. In the works, Vienna Connection. I'm working on a Vienna Connection spy game. It will be early next year. Our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PortalGamesUS. You need to follow us because we have an amazing team of people who are streaming for you gameplays and discussions about our games. Every Monday we have Neuroshima Hex. Every Tuesday we have Neuroshima Hex. Every other Wednesday we have Imperial Settlers or Empires of the North. Every Sunday I'm talking to you and discussing comic books and board games and movies and stuff. And we have V2 Gamer coming to the channel once a while, doing different things, because he was doing unboxings, he was doing a discussion about the PortalCon. We have Tyler, and we have Ben, and we have Don, who love Robinson Crusoe, who did Robinson Crusoe gameplay for you. So twitch.tv/PortalGamesUS, it is your place to every single week have some interesting videos about our games and engage with the community of our fans. Imperial Settlers released The Rise of the Empire, Detective set, Robinson set, Portal Digital set, Neuroshima, Year of the Moloch set. And because it's a Gen Con online, I just want to remind that this seminar is not the last one. Today we have 2 seminars for you. We are going to teach you how to play Robinson Crusoe. I think I saw Ben here on the chat. If you, Ben, can tell us which scenarios you are going to teach people, because we know that the Robinson Crusoe is a beast. We know that each scenario is a beast itself. So we want to teach you how to play this particular scenario. So we are going to stream for you today tutorials how to play particular scenarios for the game. Ruby Waters reminds me, Gen Con specials. So if you go to our website portalgamesus.com, we have a Gen Con specials, and we decided to go for the Golden Geek Award nominees or winners. So we have the bundle for Tides of Time and Tides of Madness. Amazing games. You have to have them in the collection. No questions, no discussion, no negotiation. You have to have them. Tides of Time, Tides of Madness, amazing. We have a bundle for Alien Artifacts. Alien Artifacts, the best card game Golden Geek nominee. 2006, 2017, amazing 4X card game. Then we have bundles, so you can buy it for half of the price. The game and the promos and the expansion, no-brainer for me. Alien Artifacts, I have it somewhere here. I have it in my collection. I absolutely love it. I played with my son a ton of times. And the third bundle, Gen Con special, Imperial Settlers and Rise of the Empires as a bundle for you with the discount. So go to portalgamesus.com and find the Gen Con bundles, and make yourself a tweet from the Gen Con online. Any chance of a cookie theme game in the future? At this point, no. But I have a couple of games of cookie games in the collection, and some of them are pretty good. So, however, this sounds insane to have a cookie themed game. There is a couple of games that have cookie theme and they are good. So here is that. But I'm not designing any. Fun to see the things coming soon. Thank you, Liv, and greetings. Miss you. I'll do more soon when my second webcam finally arrives, says V2 Gamer. Yes, this is the times when everybody's buying cameras and the prices for cameras went up and they're not available very easily. We at Portal Games are struggling as well, because the camera I'm talking to right now, we have only 1 copy of this camera and we need 2 to make a better gameplay. So we are struggling as well. Thank you again. I enjoy all your games. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And that's very kind. We are doing our best here, playtesting, developing, doing our best to create a great game for you. And here we are, 45 minutes past. I wish you amazing rest of the weekend. I wish you amazing Gen Con online. I wish you being well and stay away from this stupid COVID thing. And well, I guess we'll see in a live face-to-face next year. Hopefully, and so far only online, but we are doing our best. We are doing our best to stay in touch, to talk to you. Hello, Paul. To be with us, with you. So, as I said, Twitch channel, YouTube channel, Facebook channel, be with us. Sending a lot of greetings for you and Mary from your friends in the Philippines. Hello, Philippines. Yeah, this is the only way we can meet. We were meeting at Gen Con, we were meeting at different conventions, and now we are just doing that. Thank you once again. Stay well. Come back here to our Twitch TV/PortalGamesUS to see Robinson Crusoe gameplays today, and I go back to home because it's late. Stay tuned. Thank you. I love you guys. I really appreciate your support for the company and you being with us. As I always say in every freaking interview, I'm living my dream job because of you, because you are buying our products, because you're supporting the company, because you are sharing the info about the company, and I am living my dream life because of you. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's amazing. Thank you, stay well, bye-bye.